It's unhealthy to be a hate in disguise. It's a thought process to me. Be mindful who you judge a book by the cover, and I say that respectfully. God is not for sale. My content is not for everybody. Self-love gets misunderstood. The sacrifice you had to take to understand your walk when you actually talk. The energy is different when you self-reflect the goal within, allowing yourself to become a victim not the day, because you understand your true intentions. They try to dim your light not to see you woke. Trauma and pain was endured with you at a child point of view going into your adulthood, and it made you mentally unstable, and you truly had to be woke. When you understood at the end of the day, I can't dim my light because someone didn't show up for me. Sacrificing time and change to understand the wounds that was installed within you that made you a victim. When it came to trust issues, abandonment issues, yeah, they wasn't for you at the end of the day. They was screaming they was real this whole entire time. They was only gaslighting you, only to realize your mask fell off, and at the end of the day, you wasn't trying to come up short when it came to common sense and being real. At the end of the day, self-reflecting, getting into it with yourself, loving yourself, right? They don't understand how you truly elevate when they throw spell work at you in a toxic way, right to left, only to realize you truly wasn't dysfunctional. It be the thought process to me, how they run game at the end of the day, saying they know your name, but at the end of the day, they got malicious intentions at the end of the day, and only playing mind games with themselves at the end of the day, only to see themselves woke when they say they real, they mask fell off, and when it came to common sense at the end of the day, class in session, and they only understood the definition of true real at the end of the day. When the real one walked into, they like to show them at the end of the day, like, everybody's not to be played with. Be careful when judging a book by its cover. It be the thought process to me. You sacrificed your time. You didn't have to do malicious things to get to where you are. You know, psych some out, they thought process, they free in their pockets of the eyesight. And I say that respectfully. You was only moving accordingly. The energy is different. Self-reflecting and go within, loving yourself at the end of the day. They don't understand how you truly see your vision when it comes to your faith. Bettering yourself, loving yourself, being mature at the end of the day. It be the thought process to me. You sacrificed your time with folks at the end of the day that wanted to dim your light. You sacrificed your time with showing up for people who took your kindness or weakness, and they shortchanged you at the end of the day. And they said they was real, but only for their mask to fall off. And you truly was the real one this whole entire time without the games, let alone the pain. It be the thought process to me when you're elevating, bettering yourself, to show up for yourself, to better yourself. At the end of the day, never allow someone to dim your light because they gave up on you, they overlooked you, judge a book by its cover, let alone, wow, here they threw spell work at you in a toxic way. It wasn't an overnight process healing those wounds that was installed within you. When it came to trust issues, because everybody wasn't supposed to be part of your journey, and only realized they was truly the issue. They saw your anointings bettering yourself. They saw your anointings when you couldn't see for yourself. They saw your anointings. They were so jealous, and they wanted to manipulate your character for somebody that you truly wasn't, to play you close. How God works in mysterious ways. When God is truly protecting you, showing you that you're not the issue. When God is truly protecting you, showing you self-control, at the end of the day, you ain't got to kick your neighbor down, let alone discourage them in an unhealthy way. You can respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, regardless if they see your faith. They don't understand the obstacles and the words when it comes to your faith. But you never had malicious intentions. You wasn't seeking revenge at the end of the day. You was just trying to better yourself to stay in your lane. Maybe the thought process me when it comes to one-sided ass person mindset when it comes to their pain. They think everybody's the same. What you may sacrifice, I may not do. What you may sacrifice, I may not be able to move. It be the thought process for me. Because everybody's mindset is different when it comes to thinking for themselves at the end of the day. It really be the thought process for me. I would never sacrifice my soul, and I say that respectfully. I always move accordingly. I know how to respect my neighbor, regardless of my sexual orientation, my disability, my age, my culture, or my religion. At the end of the day, you put a name to your book. It be the thought process for me when it comes to your priorities. Sacrifice. I sacrifice loving myself. I sacrifice dimming my light. I sacrifice coming out my comfort zone. When someone said they knew how to value my time and they only to realize they was running game. I sacrificed the fact that I wanted someone to show up to love me. And they didn't know how to. All they did was betray me. And I say that respectfully. They even threw spell work at me in a toxic way. Love spells making me dysfunctional. And I say that respectfully. I got out of that mindset at the end of the day of someone's self-control. The energy is different when you truly go within. Had abandonment issues when it came to that guardian that didn't know how to love me, let alone respect me. It'd be the thought process to me. They would tell people all these lies about me at the end of the day, said I was a nobody, said I was stupid, retarded at the end of the day. All because of the fact that I truly had a good anointings within me. Something that they didn't want me to see. They had to do spell work on me so I won't see my worth. They wanted me to be mentally unstable. when I knew how to show up for somebody to better myself. It's a thought process for me. When they try to kick you down, discourage you, at the end of the day, you pick yourself up. Everybody's walk of life is different when it comes to your pain. And I say that respectfully, neighbor. You just tell your story. It be the thought process for me. Everybody's walk of life is not the same when it came to that unhealthy relationship. And I say that respectfully when it came to pain. Someone manipulated you, made you feel unworthy, made you feel like you had to question yourself. Is somebody showing up for me to value my time? Am I going to show up for me? Going confusion with the confusion, going in circles, trying to better yourself, to realize you are worthy. The energy is different. Wow. How God works in mysterious ways. They say, why you always using the word God at the end of the day? Because God's been good to me. The energy is different. When you loving yourself, showing up for yourself, sticks and stones may break your bones, but God got my back at the end of the day to protect me. Because God shows you at the end of the day how mentally strong you are, trying to sacrifice things to better yourself, to love yourself correctly, when they try to dim your light, to make you a victim at the end of the day. And that's not how God created you. My content is not for everybody, and I say that respectfully. But it's a thought process to me. I sacrificed my time and day at the end of the day to respect somebody's pain. Good day, bad day, misunderstanding day, when they was just trying to find communication within, to go within. You know, self-awareness at the end of the day. Mean what you say what you mean when you say you real. When it come to common sense, it be the thought process to me. You can show somebody respect all day long, but they gonna short end of the stick when it comes to you at the end of the day. When you ain't gotta go wrong. You know, kicking your neighbor down, discouraging them, projecting animosity towards them at the end of the day, poking the bear at the end of the day. You know, to get a reaction, it really be the thought process to me. Everybody's priorities not the same. Sacrifice. Everybody's sacrifice is different. But selling my soul to the devil at the end of the day wasn't part of the plan. And I say that respectfully. Like I said, my content ain't for everybody. Because all money ain't good money. And I say that respectfully. I ain't got to dim the light of somebody at the end of the day for an evil dollar. Because it would never be an even exchange. And I say that respectfully. It be the thought process. It be the thought process for me. When it comes to certain folks' mindset at the end of the day, thinking everybody's the same, with their malicious intentions, having ass at the end of the day. But God showed me at the end of the day, I'm truly covered. I ain't got to worry about your malicious intentions, because God allowed me to see my faith, that I am worthy of catching my blessings right to left and going the right direction, God's direction, something that you couldn't get in tune with, neighbor, was knowing your worth. It be the thought process of me. How someone truly plays you close, not to see you woke, only to realize how God showed you at the end of the day how to uplift yourself, to respect your neighbor, good day, bad day, misunderstanding day. They didn't like the fact that when they poked the bear, they antagonized somebody that day. They was looking for a reaction to only fall short when it came to common sense. Elevating at the end of the day, saying what you mean and meaning what you say, that you real, only for your mask to fall off at the end of the day. And you had malicious intentions this whole entire time, neighbor. You didn't want me to prosper. You didn't want me to become my best self vision of myself. Choosing self. Elevating was part of the good God's timing. Blossoming, wow. So beautiful, genuine, and true. Something that you're not used to. Self-reflecting. Hey, be the thought process for me. How you play somebody close only to realize at the end of the day you fall short when it comes to common sense of being real. It really be the thought process for me. My content is not for everybody. It's not. But always be yourself with no malicious intentions. They say I'm whack, I'm corny, I'm a nobody. They say I'm whack, I'm corny, I'm a nobody. But God said better days ahead, I got your back. Don't worry about them suckers at the end of the day. If the shoe fit, then wear it. I said what I said. Respectfully, it be the thought process for me. I don't play with sport in a toxic way, and I say that respectfully. Good day, bad day, all misunderstanding day, and I dang sure don't worship the devil. Hello, I said what I said, and I ain't gotta wear a mask. It be the thought process for me. Everybody's not meant to be part of your journey, and healing trauma and pain will never be an overnight process from a child point of view going into your adulthood. But you matter, you're worthy. Don't let somebody discourage you because of the fact that they judge a book by its cover. They lie to your name, try to humiliate your character at the end of the day. Who made you feel like you wasn't worthy of yourself, the true self, the better self, but God had a different direction. When you ain't got malicious intentions, regardless of your culture, your religion, your sexual orientation, your disability, or your age, always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Peace and respect, so respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. Peace and respect, so respect your neighbor. Stop the violence. I said what I said. Stop the violence. It's a thought process of me. Stay in your lane, neighbor. I gotta go. Actually, preach time to the genuine ones only.